my bad. I thought I was live. I wasn't live and I was talking to you guys. I'm a dummy. I thought I was live. And I was talking to you guys like an idiot. So, sorry I'm late. I really wasn't. I just thought I was talking to you guys and I had forgotten to hit the last button to go live. Good morning, folks. Happy to see you. Got some bad news. Not shocking, but bad news. Evil Bob was right with what they figured out yesterday. All I said was that I was talking to myself. That I thought I had hit the last button to go live and I hadn't. So I was bad to myself. And that's why I was late. I had bad news. Evil Bob was right. They have nerfed Twitch drops big time. You have to watch for an hour before you get the drop. And, make matters worse, you only get one per event. So just Jester's Festival, the whole thing, you can only get one. Somebody did the math and it was something crazy like it'll take you X amount of years to get 400 crowns or something like that. Sounds about right. Here is the link if you wish to read the bad news. It was only addressed because I brought it up. Adrakoth, who I actually really like. It is. Adrakoth, who I actually really like, responded to my request. I said, my viewers noticed that they now have to watch an hour for Twitch drops instead of the prior 20 minutes, and that it appears they only get one drop per event, regardless of watching on different days over several days. Is this correct? If so, can you let us know? And Radrakoth says, this is correct. Viewers will need to watch for 1 hour to claim the Ouroboros Crown Crate reward for the Jester's Festival. Then underneath they clarify and say, to clarify this point, the drops are per campaign and not per day. So the thread kind of blew up, understandably. And someone responded with, I am scared off by streamers who are being promoted this way with drops, as if they cannot gather an audience on their own and they just lure us to them like birds into a trap with free stuff. And I said, all streamers who stream ESO are promoted this way. The stream team has more opportunities, but others like me get drops when they have an event. I don't ask for subs. I literally encourage people to save their money, but I'll never get stream team without a ton of followers and be able to give console people anything as gifts or contests until I do. Drops give incentive to turn on Twitch. People may never go out and try different streamers unless they have incentive, and then they may find they like the content. This is just a reason to tune in and try any of the tons of ESO streamers to find what you like. I've accepted I'll likely never make it, no matter how much I contribute or how much I care. It's a numbers game. So this is just another thing to hold me and other streamers like me back, even though I doubt that was the intent. What upsets me the most about this, though, good morning, Shenzi, is they made such a large announcement about the previous Twitch changes, and we all heard about it. This time it was something my viewers had to dig up and that I wasn't even aware of. Why not an equal announcement? I'm so confused at the approach. So maybe it's a little bit on the aggressive side from me, but I am annoyed that this was a stealth change like that people kind of had to dig up compared to the last time, which was pretty significant announcement. Here's a big post on Twitch changes. This time it was silent. Good morning. Evil, you were right. You were right about everything. Sadly. Absolutely correct. And it sucks. You now have to watch for an hour to get a crate drop, and it's 1 crate per campaign, which means not 1 crate per day. So for all of Jester's Festival, you can only get 1 crate. Yeah, that's the change. I did, in fact, post to the forums to get clarification, and they did clarify that that is correct. according to Evil Bob. No, it's not a great thing, but you're the only one who noticed, Evil. I'm annoyed mostly that, do you guys remember the last time they had Twitch changes? They had this big whole post about it, and they were talking about, here's what the Twitch changes are going to be, blah-de-de-blah. Yeah, they didn't do that this time. This time it was silent. What's up with that? That's why I didn't believe you at first. Not that I thought that you were lying, but I thought maybe you were, I'm sorry, I'm getting completely turned around here. But I thought that maybe you were wrong. I am so turned around. I don't even remember where this chick is. I don't know. I'm just irritated. It's a shame. Yeah. But I think most people would want less gem mounts. Yeah, I just remembered. I had a brain fart.
I have the perfect mission for you, my doting.
I just don't understand because it seems like it's got to be a small profit. It can't be a huge profit, right? That they're making with that one change. I can't imagine that it's really making that much of a difference.
Oh, yes. They do die at an alarming rate.
I mean, it's such a small thing. I mean, at some point, it just feels cheap. Like petty or cheap. And it's like I said, you know, they're hurting the little guy. They're not hurting Fextra Life or, you know, whoever, the big guys who are already Stream Team and whatnot. You're hurting the one little thing that us small guys can give to really get new viewers interested. Okay, I mean, it is what it is. What am I gonna do? It's I like I said in my post, I've already accepted that I'm pretty much screwed when it comes to that stuff. But it is sad. I do wish I could. I mean, I just feel like I don't know. I'm in a bad place. My sister had surgery, was supposed to have surgery yesterday, and it didn't happen. Because they found some complications with her. And I was worried about her all day. We still don't have an answer for what's causing it. She's, as far as I know, she's still in the hospital. And it's a pretty serious complication. But one of the nurses there told her she had it because she was fat, which is not the case. No websites, plus the doctor said that's not true. Not a single website you look this condition up on lists of being overweight as a possibility of cause. And yet, this nurse talks out her ass, probably based on prejudice, because my sister is a larger woman, very larger woman, and is struggling with it. She's got a lot of problems. Physically, emotionally, everything. My sister is struggling with a lot. And, you know, she really didn't need to hear this, but she's fixated on it now, and she's decided that this nurse was right. And it's infuriated me because she's not on any of her meds. Because for the surgery, she had to get off all of her medication. So you can just imagine how she's feeling right now. Like, she's got nothing to use to cope with her feelings and emotions and fear or anything. Hopefully they let her get back on her meds. I'm just really worried about her, and it put me in a bad mood. I want to go beat up this nurse, right? I seriously am so mad at this nurse. Talking out her frickin' ass. You know, there's something about nurses, so many of them, I know they're human beings, but when my cousin was dying, my cousin had uh, liver failure. Good morning. My cousin, did you get your money? I sent it this morning, Raven. My cousin had liver failure. And he, right? I know. And he was an alcoholic. And he was 50 years old. And he was in the hospital, and they turned him down for the liver transplant because he was an alcoholic. And one of the nurses, I swear to God, this is the truth, because a family member was there to hear it, actually told him that he deserved to die because he's an alcoholic. And he did die. He died a few weeks later. And I don't understand what is wrong with people, nurses, that feel that they have a right or a responsibility to say something like that to somebody. Somebody who's dying. Like, what kind of cruel person do you have to be to say that to somebody? And what she didn't know is that my cousin is actually mentally challenged. Was mentally challenged. He's passed. And we didn't know about his limitations until he was finally admitted to the hospital. And so his ability to control his own use of alcohol was severely limited by the fact that he couldn't really quite grasp what he was doing. And he had never been treated for his problems. To be clear, he had Asperger's. And we didn't know. Nobody knew. He didn't know until he got diagnosed with it as he was dying. And he never really quite was able to grasp what he was doing with the alcohol. And it was just... So she basically just abused somebody who was challenged to begin with extreme Asperger's. Not like a touch of, like they say sometimes. And someone who was dying, you know? It's just horrible. And so I said to my sister, I'm like, look, and I know you're not going to listen to me because she's in a spiral right now. She's in one of those kinds of emotional spirals that you get into. And I said, I just want you to remember one thing. How would you have felt if, when I was diagnosed with cancer, somebody had told me that it was because of my weight? It's not true. I mean, wouldn't you have been frustrated and upset if I believed that? And I was like, just put yourself in there, because it's not true. And your doctors will tell you it's not true. And every website I looked up said it's not true. So sometimes people just say mean things. And nurses are no different from anyone else, right? I don't know. I don't have words for it. It's just frustrating me. It's upsetting me. I'd like to think my cousin dismissed the cruel thing that this person said, but I still don't know if that's true. I just don't know. So I'm bummed out. Really, really bummed out. I might not be myself today. Out of so many materials right now. But that's okay. We're just going to crunch them up and then go look at houses. Man, no good news this morning. I apologize for being a negative Nancy this morning. Negative Nancy. But it's a Friday. There's that. This person did serious mental damage to my sister. My sister is struggling with her weight in a terrible way and has a lot of issues to begin with. And they did terrible harm. It is my pizza day. It is. Why couldn't you sleep, Azalea? What's going on with you? Is everything okay? Alright. Let's go Mets. What? No? Okay. I know that feeling. I use sleeping pills for that. I have a, I use just the normal over-the-counter sleeping pills. If you should ever wish to try them, I think they're worthwhile. I started using them when I had cancer, and the doc said that I could use them every night and it wouldn't cause any problems, so. I'm a squirrel right now. Aren't I a squirrel? I'm the squirrel. I don't get it, I'm the squirrel. Benadryl is a good thing, but I think you might be better off just doing... What the hell? How's my inventory full? Wow, I guess I have a lot of these. Whoopsie. Didn't realize I had that many. Amok, 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 amok. But I'm still a squirrel. Squirrel. Ugh, Karen. Figure out what you're doing. I'm so stuck in brainless mode. Just the ones that I refuse to do. There's very few, but there are a couple that I will destroy. There are a few that are in annoying ass areas that I refuse to go to, but there's very few of them. I'd give them to you if I could, my dear. I'd give them. There's only like 5 or 6 that I will kill off. I promise. The rest I do. Did you open the house up, Azalea? Don't they though? They've always needed to. Today is the contest, right? Or, yeah, today's his contest. So it's the last day that I have to be really, really careful about where I go. Yeah, that's why it didn't show up. Fix my permissions. Linchal. Sioma. Did we do that? J-Hearts. J-Hearts contest. I try not to ruin anything. I'm flat. I'm a flat squirrel. Flat squirrel. Do you not like my flat squirrel? I'll be a non-flat rain cloud. This is how I feel today. I'll update y'all again. Bad news. Zos has changed Twitch drops so that you get 1 per campaign, no matter how many days the campaign is. You also have to watch for an hour, not just 20 minutes. Basically, they're tool bags. I didn't say that. I'd never say that. Certainly not. All right. Sioma. Let's go there. She fixed it. Yep. No. 1 drop per Jester's Festival campaign. They call them campaigns. Good morning, Stormhaven. I've been holding off on going to your humblemud until you were on. For example, all the days of Jester's Festival, you only get one crate. No, you were right. Events. They are events, right? This is what they said in the post to me, was they called it an event. They called it a campaign. So don't ask me. It is crummy. It's totally crummy. Feel free to complain about it. I opened a thread about it. If you feel like complaining, this is the thread. Enjoy. I think, you know, maybe if there's enough complaints, they'll think about it, or at least reconsider it. So this is Sioma's mansion in Linchal. Look at how beautiful this is. Sioma is one of those wonderful people who has opened all of their homes for streamers as well, and is just super kind about it, and it means a lot to me when somebody does that. And this one had permissions issues, so I was glad that they fixed it without saying, "No, you're not allowed in my house, jerk." It is such a pretty view from up here too. You ask customer service, and I don't think any of us got them when we started our account. I think that's BS, because I never got one either, and I don't know anyone who did. I think you ask customer service through the forum site, it'll redirect you and stuff. What does this say? Caution! Tower infested! Ah! Okay, that's adorable. That is so cute. I know it's evil, but it's cute. It's worth it to get the code, though, I think, because, you know, even if this particular issue doesn't bug you, there's going to be another one that's going to bug you. It is. It's a distracting harpy egg. Look at the butterflies and the color and the dropping petals. It's so pretty. Putting me in a better mood, because I was in a bad mood. So now I'm cheering up a little bit just looking at pretty houses. Yeah, you really should. Yeah, because it's important to have it sitting there for when they do something really horrible that you're like, oh, I will not let this stand. I need to complain. One of my friends who's a GM, and I'm not going to say who because I don't know that she wants it out there, but got banned and her account was canceled. Her Prime, not Prime, ESO Plus account was canceled. And she was having this meltdown and thought, oh my God, why did I get banned and whatever. She, you know, so I was like ready. I was on the war path. I was ready to fucking go to war for this chick. And I rarely get like that. Turns out her account was compromised. So they were just holding off until she confirmed who she was. This is funny. This is like an attic. You put your Christmas tree up in the attic and everything. That's adorable. So that's all that was. And so it's fixed. Thank goodness. I was mad. And I rarely get that mad. But boy, was I ticked. Hold on. Let's inspire your garbage. Garbage! Send you over to my alt account. So anyway, just don't panic when things like that happen. Sometimes there's a good explanation. And being a GM, I mean, can you imagine the amount of damage that could be done with a GM's account? Like, forget it. Your guild could be disbanded, your stuff could all be gone for the whole guild. There can be so many horrible things that happen when your account is compromised that it's a good thing that they took care of it. It's nice that they even noticed, you know? It's kind of curious that they even noticed. I wonder how they knew. So pretty. Better than I've ever done with my linchal, that's for sure. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's so alive in here. All right, so we got a little bit of light bleed. Nothing you can do about that, folks. Sad to say. But this is so cool with the tree over here in the pot. It makes it look so lively. And Serena's here. I'm assuming that's booze because Serene. And then look at that. That oven. That stove. Stove. No, fireplace. Fireplace. That is a fireplace, Karen. Look at that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is my thing dead? No. Okay, good. We've got... Wow, that is a really good idea. I like how people are involving the dwarven stuff more. And then that window thing has just become so popular in so many different ways. I'm glad a lot of people saw the possibilities when they looked at that. That could be an awesome structural piece in addition to being just a thing for the rolling prayer things. It looks really good. The stuff with the things. Lots of knickknacks. Here's the bank. Well, not really the bank. More the... She's a banker, but she's really a merchant, so I don't know. Got the kitchen. Hanging knobs. What's back here? What's back here? Ooh! This is nice. Oh. I think someone's turning out your light, because this was rather dark without my thingy turned on. You can't see your, you know what I would do? I would move this, either this light over here or this table over here, because that way you get to, I know it's less balanced, or add another light, because it's hard to see your stuff over here. It's a little dark, but that light definitely does help. I know I'm being annoying about this, but beautiful, beautiful. A fantastic EHT fish tank we got going on. Lovely. And then here's the bells. This is where the light bleed is coming from. I really wish they knew how to fix light bleed. You know, it's sad that you can't have your bells on without seeing something like this coming right through, right? That's annoying. I did find a trick for it. Something that you could do if you're into actions. What you could do is have it turned off automatically, but then when the person crosses over this space, you can have it turn on. That way, just when they're in this little hallway, they see the bells on, and when they're not in the hallway, it would be off, and therefore you don't see the light bleed. That's just a suggestion. You don't have to listen, of course, but that would be my only proposed solution for it. Watch all the things! Do all the things. All right, second floor. They brought in another tree, some more plants. We've got my banker over here. Completely my banker, no one else's. All right, what do I need to put in there that get out of my inventory? You can get out of my inventory. Actually, I don't know why I even pulled out my enchanting surveys. I never do them. Oh, that's okay. Let it be ugly. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. bedroom. Isn't that a light? Or is that just the... that is not the light. Okay. It's a little dim in here. I might add another light if you have the space. Some sort of pretty chandelier or something. It's a two-bedroom. I mean, a two-bed bedroom. Words are hard. It's just very charming. It's a great house, Yoma. I like. Also, I want to see what's going on in Glenumbra because apparently there's this event outfit for people in Glenumbra, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen them yet. I haven't seen what they look like and everything. Have you seen these duders yet? They're like announcer dudes. I don't even know where they are. But they have a really cool outfit, these guys. These Days of Release Roisterer. Like, that's a cool outfit. I don't want to spend 1,000 crowns on it, but it's cool. I like it a lot. I guess maybe they're not out yet. Maybe. Although there's a lot of people down by the dock. More than usual. Huh. They're wearing Jester color clothes. That's interesting. I don't know. It's okay. I mean, it's good to have something to spend my stuff on, I guess. Yeah, these are just celebrants of Jesters because of the colors. Has to be Jesters. Oh, I like your boots, lady. I bounce inventory to my other account because I sell it on that account. So, I need to. A little bit of a fan. I don't know. I honestly don't have an answer to that. I don't know if they even have them. I think that might be a... just for the people. Did we get fireworks? I don't think we've gotten fireworks, honestly.
Heading to the battle?
Mlem. Mlem to you, too. Anything fireworky? I don't see anything. Good morning. Good morning. Don't forget to enter potato for PCNA or PCEU, 50,000 gold should you wish. We're all brain dead. That is the joy of being us. What is this? Narrow stairway. Now or something. Thank you. Om nom. Good morning. Alright. Alright. We're gonna dig up some clothes. Sorry, but in between, we'll just go dig up some clothes and then we'll go do a thing. I think it's a good idea when it's free to get a second account. Or when you see it for sale, like, I think I bought my second account for like $9. So, as long as you don't get ESO Plus on it, it should be free once you pay the initial whatever the game costs. And for me, that was like $9, which was worth it because you're gonna get a ton of stuff that you wouldn't mind storing on another character, and then eventually your characters on your main account are gonna get full. And oh, congratulations though, that's a good sign. It's a step in the right direction, right? Well, of course. It's a stressful thing. Interacting with other people is a stressful thing as far as I'm concerned. Yes, we are all crossing fingers for you. Let's go look at, Night Raven's house. Now, Night Raven, I gotta tell you something funny about your house. We went and we toured your humble, well, yeah, but it's still a people-related thing. We toured your humblemud. My stream was so delayed that it never showed. I'm so sorry. So we're doing it over again. This time, hopefully it'll show. It is actually a really pretty poop house. So as poop houses go, this is a pretty spectacular one. Take a look. I was pleased with the pooplessness of the poop house. Here we go. Isn't this beautiful? It's got all of these layers of plant life. Isn't it stunning? Oh no! The other day I had to cancel because of those lag spikes, so let's hope that does not come back. That's an upside down pot, and then those are multiple pillows for seating. Yeah, it's height ranged, and I think that's smart. And then you come out here, and it's just this exotic, beautiful place to sit and enjoy. Completely enclosed with flowers and trees, and there's fire and plant life and glowies and movement and just basically everything you could ask for to make a house pretty and special. So I think you did a really good job. See, you can't even tell it's a poop house. It looks like a greenhouse. And I love the jacuzzi type deal with the water fountain. All the butterflies and the fireflies. It's a very nice job. You done good. You done good. So, yes, I had toured it. I apologize for not, whatchamacallit, for it not broadcasting. I just don't understand. This did surprise me when I got here, because it doesn't strike me as your typical style. Yes, the question is why, isn't it? Believe me, I ran into that too. Yeah, it is lovely. It's absolutely lovely. It's a stupid limitation, and I don't understand it. Alright, next thing I need. I want to go to the ones that are right near the way shrines, because I'm lazy today. What's that one? Alchemy? Shit, we'll do it. I know. I've seen someone do it. It can be done, Ula. But the thing is you have to, it'll force you into first person view. You can't be in third person view if you do that. But it can be done. I've seen it. It's just very, very tight. Super tight. No, it's definitely a limitation. You can in the, can't you do that in, the Stay Moist, though? I thought in Stay Moist you could. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it is annoying. Well, that's why my moonmirth only has one floor. Even though it's Breeze Home, which doesn't have just one floor. But, you know, I didn't have the ability to add to it. I guess I could move it somewhere. Yeah, Stay Moist lets you build in there. Alright. I'm gonna cover my screen for a sec because I have to look at my mail and I don't want to tick anyone off. That is my lemon. I grew that lemon from babyhood. Alright. Mandragoro said yes. And Ryuwa. Ryunwa? No. And then the other one is... Oh, no, that's it. Alright. We're gonna have to go over to EU now. Oh, no, wait. Azalea. We can do Azaleas. Azalea said to do hers. Azalea! And she said it was her moonmirth, right? Speaking of moonmirth. Your time you build. I kid. I don't even know what that means. Oh, it's cute. It's a diorama. Needs of the many. Huh. That's an interesting name. That's gotta be Doctor Who? Is this the interior of the thinger? The, phone booth? Or is this Star Trek? I don't know. My nerdism isn't working. Wrath of Khan. Okay. Khan! I see the ears. This is when he dies, right? Well, dies, quote unquote. Yeah, now I remember. Did you know that Kirk the actor who plays Kirk turned 90 a couple of days ago? Hard to believe, huh? People get old. Really well done, though. I like the warp speed looking thing going by. It looks good. I like. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Be right back. Come in, buddy. Yeah, you're allowed in. You're fine. Yeah, you go where you want to go. You're fine. My little boy is in here. Well, my old boy. All right. What was I doing? Yeah, you can come up. Come on up. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine, Van Gogh. You're fine. You're always okay to be up here. You're the good kitty. You're not the lemon kitty. Like some kitties I know. Some kitties are lemon kitties. He's actually on my lap. You guys can't see it though. Sorry. He's usually pretty cute. Just gonna get this wood and then we'll head over to EU. My husband and I had a lot of talking yesterday. We've decided to increase his pain medication. A lot of the websites I was researching suggested that he may be peeing the way that he's peeing everywhere because he's in pain. Going in the box might hurt his, and we do know he has osteoarthritis in his back legs, so they say he prefers, cats with osteo can often just prefer to just sit and pee and not crouch or anything, and getting in and out of the litter box can be painful. So we're going to increase his pain meds and see if that helps. He is on some. So hopefully that'll do it. Alright, let's head on over to EU. I don't know how many I'm going to have. Whoops. Did I leave the lemon up? No, I did not leave the lemon up. Okay, good. Cat. Yeah. That's not a bad idea, but actually that's really not a bad idea. And we even have a ramp. I'll try that. The sides aren't that high, but if it gets him to do it, I'll try anything. Although he is using the pee pads, which my husband and I are like, okay, it sucks, but at least it's easy to clean up. Yeah, that's what we're using. He is using them. So it's, I did buy some washable pee pads, and they're definitely getting use. So that was the concern at first. He's an old man, you know? He's an old man. And I'm just glad we still have him. And he was thrown away by somebody, and he's a good boy. He's very cuddly, loving, never bites, never scratches. He's just a sweetheart with a problem. Up until a while ago, he was perfect with his litter box too, so there's definitely something up. When we took him to the vets, they said there was nothing wrong with him except a little osteoarthritis in his back legs, so at least we know that's something. Right, bud? You can lay down, you know. You don't have to sit up. Load your boat gently down the stream. What are you waiting for, Ben? There are, but it's usually for cats who have spinal problems, like can't use their back legs at all. I'm not sure that that's the best of things for him. I don't know. Alright, so I know I can visit. Let's start from the top. Lilith. So we'll go to her Strident Springs Botanical Wonders. I don't know if they would be great for him. We could look, I have thought about it. They're definitely, I have seen them in use for a couple of kitties who have broken spines. If they don't put them out, down, they use diapers. And some people, understandably, don't want to put a cat down if it has an otherwise good life and isn't in pain, because you don't feel anything when your spine is broken. Oh yeah, we always trim back there. My vet calls it a poop shoot. Isn't that nice? She's like, we're gonna shave a poop shoot in here. So this is beautiful. This is, as usual, everything by Lilith is stunningly beautiful, and this is no exception. So we're in Strident. Holy crow. Wowzers, that's stunning. It makes it look like it takes the waterfall and it diverts it, but really she's just using multiple waterfalls, right? You can see that she's got the one in the back is part natural to the house. This is Lilith on EU, Lilith 4657. Everything by Lilith is phenomenal. She's worth checking out all of her homes, and she opens them up, and she's a really nice person and has never given me any drama about it. Let me unclick her though. I don't want to. I gotta turn it off. Where is it? Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. I guess I didn't put this as. She does, and her cobbles are also phenomenal. But also her, she just creates things that are spectacular and kind of amazing. That's a neat idea to even think about. Like, I don't know if she's an artist aside from this. Like, obviously, someone who can create this is art. No question. You know, one side's blue, one side's red. This is beautiful. But I am curious to know if she does that for a living, too. Or has a past in it. I'm always curious about that. So here's the real waterfall, and they've covered it up using the bottom portion of the pool, and then this part with the coral and the rock and everything is mostly... Okay, that's cool. The butterfly bush is nearly hidden, and so you just see butterflies every so often coming up. That's a clever idea. And then Sijic stuff. What is this top piece? I know that's a weird bloom. What is that? Forget it. This is almost useless because of the way that hitboxes work. I know that stand is the handfast stand, but I don't know what that top piece is. And then the nice curved stairway with edging. Little Zen garden over here. Ah, yes. What tree is this? It's not a tree. That's the calendar. I'm not sure what she's using on top of the calendar as flooring. It could be brass. It's hard to tell. This is what I'm saying about her. She comes up with ways to use textures, colors, things that I'd never imagine using. Like, this obviously has triangles in it. So whatever it is, can be made into triangles, but I don't know what it is. I can't tell. And then up here we have a Daedric floor and some sort of museum, botanical museum setup here with like explanations of what the plants are. Oh, look at that. That's smart. It looks just like a museum thing. A big tank to water the flowers. Oh, look at that view. This is something, hey Agnem, that we all could take a hint from is thinking about doing a window outwards, putting a waterfall right there. That's an idea that you're not copying the house if you do that. You're just taking an idea and running with it, right? Oh, that's cute too, as shelves. Sinking the throne in there like that. Hey, she even made a fart stick look pretty. That's amazing. The 3 different levels really help too. Just having a flat single layer display isn't all that pretty. The water, it's a fantasy. It's just like in how my character does not poop. Our characters do not have to poop if we don't want them in our brains to be pooping. So water can come wherever it wants. And yeah. I do too. I love this also. This is a beautiful greenhouse made of display cases. It's completely unique in that sense. And it takes advantage of the fact that the display cases are not completely transparent. They have this kind of film on them that makes it hard to see inside, so it doesn't look weird like there's extra stuff in there shouldn't be. It just looks really good. I like it. Wait, I think I missed a piece. Beautiful though. She's just super talented. Super talented. Expialidocious. And for all we know, the water could be traveling underneath here from the waterfall. Because the waterfall's right behind us, right? So maybe the water's traveling through here and down there. So there, haha. That's all we know. Beautifully done. I love it as usual. Stunning. I don't think we can go over there. Yes, my strident is a storage house. Now, originally my strident was a Willy Wonka's kind of Candyland house, somewhere in between the two. And this is way better than anything I've ever thought of. Stunning. All right. Now, other people who said yes. Yes. Renegadevalor. Did we go to this? No. Renegadevalor's Stillwaters. I'm so glad it's Friday. No, I love waterfalls too. And the thing is, though, I just don't have an idea for it. I want to be able to build over the waterfall, and you really, in this case, can't. They don't allow you to build over the natural waterfall. You would have to add waterfalls like she did, which is not a bad idea. It's just annoying. Good morning. It's a Friday, so it can't be that bad. And today is J Heart's contest in an hour, I think. Unless he does it later tonight. But it's such a small little piece. I want to be able to have you see underneath. There, now I'm a goldfish. Alright, this is Renegadevalor's Skyrim Glacier Lake. Oh, 5, but he's probably going to do his EU thinger, right? He usually does. Last visit. Right. His usual. Got it. Alright. Thank you to Renegadevalor for saying yes. I really appreciate the yes here. Means a lot. We've got a very functional front part, but it's also got gaming going on and statuary and whatnot. I am a fishy. It is true. And here we go. Now you know why I asked. Oh, I see. Okay. We've got a town. So you all know how I feel about towns and why I asked for permission to tour this on stream. Towns are the best. They're so interesting to look at. There are tons of like knickknacks and books and study materials and oh, that's creepy. What a great idea. That is so smart. Oh, and look at the map with the little markers and the paper pinned to it. And then this map with all this clutter on it. That is a, that's a trophy. Maybruga. And so they put her in the mirror poking out. So it looks like she's your reflection. But what's even cooler is that I think the water and the candles underneath make it look super creepy. And then we've got lots of bookcases with crystals, and it's just really neat. Yeah, doesn't it look spooky? I think that's a really spooky look. I might steal that for if I ever get that head. I don't have it. And then we have butterfly bushes in a barrel because butterfly bushes are awesome. I wonder what kind of house is this? What kind of house is this? Is this a florist? No, this is just somebody's... Oh, a weaver. Playing games. Makes you think. Imagine, it's you're in Skyrim. You're in Western Skyrim. It's snowing out. And you get to sit in here by the warm fire with a mug of cider, playing games, watching the snow out the window. Plenty of food around. Grab some bread or a piece of fish or something. The smell of the burning wood. Hear the wind blowing outside. Lovely way to pass the time. And then, unfortunately, somebody's ship did not last. It is. And Birodar is transporting in the mead to make sure that everything is tasty and good for the long winter. And there's lots of fruit and meat and stuff. They're having a little bit of a festival over here with Caldora and Serene. Lots of noms. Delicious. Delicious. Yeah, Meridia. I wish I could create that kind of setting with sound and smells and scents and tastes and stuff. We'll get back to that. I just want to see what's in the cave. But I am not able to do that because we don't have smell-o-vision. Smell-o-vision. Wait, is this closed off? Yes? Yes. No. What? What is this? Huh. We've got... Okay. That's a shield. So that guy was trying to fight this frozen bears? There's another one over there. Well, I wish I could in reality, because it's something that I like to think about. It's why I play a lot of Skyrim, is because it really does give you that feeling that you're out. You see a ship. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's neat, though. Let's see. I guess that could be a ship. That could be a frozen ship, and then the bear won the fight against these two guys. I don't know. It's neat. But I don't know. I mean, this what kills me is, like, I wish that everybody used more EHT, because then they could explain their stories. Because there's obviously a story there. And I would like to know it. Because if you went to the trouble of having a story... At least, you know, like with Night Raven goes to the trouble of typing it up and sending it to me. And that I appreciate, because it lends so much more to it. Look at Pupper sitting out here. Wheel on the outside. Okay, so this is a couple with a baby, clearly. And they have baskets for their new, because they just had a newborn, so they got gifts for congratulations. And there's the baby's thing with the toys, little toys everywhere. And then clearly somebody has to sit in the rocking, or this is a rocking chair in my imagination, in front of the fire with the baby until the baby falls asleep. Them's the rules. That's how it goes. And the pupper is being extra protective of its new sibling. Right? It looks like a gift basket to me. This just screams gift basket the way it's arranged. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. And I'm making up a story, so I hope that doesn't offend anybody, because that might not be the story they had in mind. This looks like it's a stage with some vendors next to it. And kitty. I need to put more random cats in my houses. I don't have any random cats walking around. Yeah, it does look like a gift basket. It was really nicely done. And then this would be where you tie up your boat. But if your boat's frozen in the lake, it's not like it's gonna go anywhere, so I don't suppose you have to tie it up. The lake froze up on you. Toot, toot, bong. What you doing, bud? My cat is rolling around on the chair behind us. Thank you. He's being a cat. I know it's shocking, but you can see him. See? Sitting on my chair. Or my husband's chair, actually. Yeah, that's Van Gogh. Whoa, something's wrong here. Game capture? No, that's right. Okay, it's working right. All right. So I think that's the town, which, given the amount of clutter, is just really awesome that they were able to add this much. I think it's beautiful. Good job, Renegade. Thank you for letting me tour it too. It means a lot. Come on up, Sherry. Sherry's little hand comes up. It's just going after my coffee, going, like, trying to grab it from the ground. She's like, no, You do not have coffee from me, Sherry. Sorry. Oh, jerk. Lemon cat. I just see this little Muppet hand coming up. Little Muppet cat, rather. Too funny. And now she's probably about to bother Van Gogh, because that's her purpose in life, bothering my other cat. Alright. The other one was always okay. Basteth. Everything I need. I thought we did that one. Let's do it by alpha. Ebonheart. Memory of Elegance. Let's go to Basteth's Ebonheart. She doesn't even care what it is. She just likes to reach up and here, have a hair tie, and grab things off my desk. That is the fun times. She likes hair ties. She likes headbands. She likes. This is her new thing. She's been walking around with my keychain in her mouth. She just likes to pick things up with her mouth and walk. There she goes. And walk around with it. Because this is fun. This is called Memory of Elegance by Basteth. And Basteth is kind enough to say I could visit any of their homes. And I'm coughing. You're allowed to be here. This is little Miss Sherry Jerk. See, she's biting me because that's how she operates. She's a lemon cat. Lemon cat. Anybody want her? And then we've got, I don't even know how they did this fountain. We would love to rehome her, but it isn't gonna happen. Because I'm afraid that anybody who gets her is gonna end up getting rid of her, and she might be put down, and she's only like 3, so that's a horrible thing to have happen to a cat. She's got sweet moments, but for the most part, she's a lemon. Alright, over here we have, this is all like Alan Norrie redone to make it prettier. Memories of Elegance. I wonder if it means you can have her if you want her, if you promise not to put her down. What was I saying? It reminds me of a house that maybe the whole thing once was Alan Norrie style. And then I guess what happened is it over time was taken over with this more darker look. Maybe corrupted by these creatures. I'm not sure. But it seems like there's a mix. Where are you? Oh my goodness, Nyawin, thank you. Oh my goodness. I am so spoiled. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Virginia. Well, don't tempt me or I'll drive her over to you. Thank you so much. I deeply appreciate it. Look at this combo. It's like a combination of Alan Norrie slash, well, I wish they would, but I don't see it happening. They just, oh wow, look at that floor. They really highlighted the cool. It's too bad you ran out of slots, because I see where you were going with this and you ended up having to limit how much you reskinned, which is a real shame because, oh, sorry. Okay. This same person is using this same thing here, and I don't know what it is. And I can't select it, so I don't know. It is pretty, and the lighting is great here. But can you imagine if they were able to do the whole thing the way that they clearly wanted to? I think it would have been spectacular if they were able to reskin the whole thing Alinori. What they could do is, oh wow, I've never seen anyone do that. That's some cool artwork. What they could do is they could get a, look at that. They slid the thief through some other stuff, so it makes it look different. That's neat. What they could do is use EHT and make the whole floor marble, and the parts of things that they couldn't, you know, dye a color. I mean, the parts that they couldn't get covered in marble or Alinor floor, they could do with that. It's just a thought. Lots of really good ideas. Look at this bed. They've got the sarcophagus up on the wall. It's a really neat artwork. Yes, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And thank you, Jacqueline, for letting us visit all your homes. You're such a sweetheart. It means a lot. And you're very talented. And Nywin, and the rest of you who let me visit your homes. It means a lot, because it's just so... It's hard some days. There's so much going for this. I wish you could have more. Fine, you get a bearded dragon. Bah! Bah! I love this one. I don't know why, I just love it. I'm an Argonian! Crack myself up. Good thing I'm not an egg. Thank you, Nywin. You're getting really good, too, with actions and stuff. It's always fun. It's like, why are the farm tools speaking? Get it? Get it? What? Just punch her. If she's giving you a hard time, just punch her. This is so elegant. I really wish that they had more slots for them. But look at this bathroom. This is spectacular. You know what I would do? I honestly would do this, and I don't know if this is a thing you want to do, but what you could do is get a ton of slots by pulling everything off the floor. Do a marble flooring on every floor, so you don't have to use a single item on the floors, and then use those item slots you get for stuff that you otherwise couldn't cover. That would be the simplest way to go about it, because it's obvious what you're trying to do, and it's beautiful, but you're out of slots, and it sucks. Let me show you what I mean. And we'll show you what I mean. It's such a great concept, too. And don't you just hate it? They built the whole house. They did all of the work, and that's when they find out they're short, right? It sucks, because there's no way to really tell until you do it just how much you're going to need. You can plan it out as much as you possibly can, but you never really know. Let me show you what I mean. Let's go inside here. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. All right, so say this is your floor. And then what we'll do is No, I don't want drag and drop disabled. I want... Wait, hold on. Shift B, go away. Alright. We're gonna go... Decorative? Wait, marble? No, it's not decorative. Construction? Home customization? No. I always forget where this stuff is. Building materials. Marble. Alright, so you're going to want either white onyx, which looks good, or marble. Either way, you might be better off with the white onyx, honestly. It could be either one, but either way, what you would do is take the white onyx, right? Whoopsie doodle, and go height down. All right, you go till it's solid flat with the ground. Then you're gonna make it huge. Oh, that's great. That means this floor isn't even. Nice job, Zos. Nice job. So there you go. There's some example of what I'm talking about. And then you can make it lighter, darker, whatever to make it fit. You can change whatever color you want, but you're probably going to want to stay with this color, whitish kind of thing. And then once you have this done on the, you know, yeah, right? Totally. It's because there's no chance that the EHT thing is flat. So the fact that they're not is not surprising at all. So we'll just go up a little bit more, and then you can do size, whatever. And then you do that for each of the floors. It's true. Anywhere you want it, you know, make it much more clean than I've done here. Plus, there's another thing you can do. See the repeating pattern? Maybe the repeating pattern annoys you. Maybe you're like, oh, the pattern repeats too much. It looks like the wallpaper from the 90s. Well, what you can do with that is change it. You can make the scale 200 to 20 or 200 to 1,000 or whatever. Play with it until you get something that you feel comfortable with. So that it doesn't look weird to you. These numbers are all up to you, right? I think it can work no matter what you do it as. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So that's what I'm talking about. Now, if you wanted to, you can also go on the walls. Let me show you how to do the elven walls for the inside of an Alinori home. We've got the... I think it's wainscoting. Forgive me, I'm having brain farts. Wainscoting. Alinor ornate. Here you go. So here's the Alinor ornate wainscoting. And what you're gonna do is you take and you go forward. Whoops, I shouldn't have gone up here yet. Now, there's two things you can do. First, I think I turned it off somehow with some selective point I did, but you can do drag and drop usually. Usually, you can take this and then drag it around to where you want it to go, but I apparently turned it off and I'm not sure how. Then you're gonna go up against the wall here until you're right at the spot that you want it. There you go. Now, that actually is me because I wasn't standing perfectly there. Now you have wainscoting that looks just like the Alinor. It's too bright though. It stands out. It doesn't look real. So what you do is you turn down the brightness to something more realistic. Something that looks a little less glaringly fake. You know, if you like it a little brighter than this, do it a little brighter than this. You might want to change the color altogether to something a little more brown so it matches whatever you're working with, right? It's whatever you want to do. That looks more real, doesn't it? There we go. And now you have wainscoting. There. Let me make that right there. Perfect. So you don't have to use slots for this. So suddenly now you have flooring and wainscoting that's Alinori that you don't have to worry about it, right? You can use those slots for something else. Just a thought. If you don't like how it looks, that's fine. I understand. And I think there's also, this one doesn't look very good. That Alinor fountain doesn't look real. You can also do a really cool thing with fake walls that I think you've all seen this, right? I'm pretty sure anyway that all of you have seen this, but let's add a fake wall, shall we? Let's do the Alinor townhome, right? And then we'll go back to looking at houses. This is a really neat trick if you want to make a house seem bigger than it really is. Hello, makarine! You can, whoops, I shouldn't have rotated that. Here. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. I rotated it, that's my fault. Now, depending on what you want to do, you may want to change this so that it's doesn't have the wood. Okay, see you later. It doesn't have the wood look to it, like if you don't want the bars, but I kind of feel like the supports make it look real. Then you have this extra room here. Now, this doesn't really fit with the rest of this house, so you may want to pick a more Nordic painting, like if we can find one like that. If you pick a Nordic painting like that, you're better off, I think, although the floor doesn't match. But you can do stuff about that, like add a floor that matches. So there's something for you. I mean, it doesn't go up to the roof, but you could make it go up to the roof. It's just something to consider that if you want to make a space, especially a space that's not accessible, look bigger than it is, you can use fake walls, you know. But anyway, that's just some ideas. Lots of ideas. Thought you might enjoy seeing some of them. And makarine, I think, had a house that I could see. Yes, but I couldn't get to it. You let me know when I can go to that makarine, and I will go. All right. So there we go. That was basteth's. That's neat. Let's go to Makarine's crypt, Kragenholm. Oh no! I can't go to that one either. Sadness. Alright, let me pull a thing over it real quick. No, not that picture. That picture's horrible. There we go. Yeah, exactly. You can make it look like an extension of the room. It could be really cool that way. So I'm going to check my mail real quick. So that means covering up things. That's Grant. Well, if you use the open house, you still have to set your settings to open. That's part of the issue. Hold on. I think a lot of people think that if they open it as an open house that it changes its permissions. It doesn't. Okay. Just not on a Saturday. Return home to Shalador. Okay. Any day but Saturday. Tracer 848 says any day but Saturday. Okay. Because they do their stuff there. Let me show you what I mean. Even if you open it as an open house, you still need to go to this section and change it to either visitor or limited visitor. Otherwise, it won't work. And if you never set it to anything else, it still could be like what Azalea's saying. It could still be broken because they're switching on their own. All right, that was Tracer. Let's go to Tracers. Huh. That's odd. I don't know why it's doing that. Svart we've been to. I don't know why that's... Oh, because it's on... I'm in the wrong place. Tracer. Main sanctuary. Any day but Saturday. Alright. Let's go to this real quick. And then we'll test macarines again and see if that helps. I mean, we've been asking, but they're butts. And they say it's, you know, that they don't want more evidence. And I don't have any more evidence to give them. Yeah. Why are you going in my drawers? Why are you a lemon? Be a better cat. Alright, main sanctuary. This is... Uh-oh, there's two other people here. We're gonna have to come back a different day, because they do... Still saying I can't go. There we go. At least we can do your antiquarians. They do RP in there, so I don't want to go there when there's someone in there and interrupt their RP, because that was the specific request, was don't do it on Saturdays because we don't want you to RP. We don't want our RP interrupted, so. Okay, Makarines, Alchemist's hut. Antiquarian. Oh yeah, mushrooms right off the bat. So, oh wow, you really did make it look like a hut by closing off the rest of the look. That's pretty darn smart, actually. I was wondering, how are you going to make this look like a hut? But you did it. Oh my goodness. Look at what they did. The whole thing looks like an actual single cabin hut. Wow. Even the windows on the interior. That is so smart. Lots of, botanicals. Look at you. Look at you. What are you wearing on your head? Oh, you've got the silly hat. I love it. It's perfect for a botanist or an alchemist. You look like you're wearing all your creations on your head. That looks great. I love it. And then you made this nice little expensive heating area. You do have your own waitress, though. That is good. Oh, no! I don't know what you made into a roast, but it's got an apple in its mouth. Who is this? Veladreth. Veladreth is now a roast. Understandably. And look, there's a little weapon rack over here with their very own staff that they made by themselves. Like, this isn't in the game. This is a pole with a crystal. Really nicely made. I like that you have the plants climbing the walls, because you would think that that is what an alchemist would do, is let the plants take over a little bit. You got shelving, and you got the kitchen over here. The roast cracks me up, though. And the hanging plants and whatnot, the hanging herbs. Ooh, there's a sneaky sneaky. I didn't even see this. We'll go there last. We'll go upstairs first. This is cool. Stabbed. Alright. So we got more magic-y looking stuff up here. And a light blue coloring of the light. A little bit of flowers. Some from wardrobes. Cloth. You know, I can't decide whether I think these straw beds would be super comfortable or super pointy. I gotta think that they'd be super pointy. It can't feel good to lay on straw, right? Wouldn't that hurt? Wouldn't it poke your back? But on the other hand, it would be soft and squishy. So let's go through the sneaky sneaky. Oh, wow, it's a whole separate house. Okay. Unexpected. And it's got the... Well, see, this is super smart. Because you wouldn't want to do your botany in the main portion of the house. Because, you know, when you're making... Or, not botany. Alchemy. Because when you're making potions, there's fire. There's acid. There's all sorts of bad things you do not want spilling on the ground. So, this is really smart. And then you have the little floaty dude. Ah! Ah! Yes, I see it. I'm being shot at. Makarine is shooting at me! I see it, yes. Are the dragons going to come through there? Oh no. Oh no! The bear is going to eat me. But this is very cool. I love that you turned it into a cabin, and what you did is pretty amazing because it lets you put a lot more items into a smaller space and make it feel more full. So I can see how you would be able to even expand this, like more items even if you wanted to. But it's beautiful. You did a really nice job. And we'll visit another one of your homes on a different day, but I do hope that you double check the permissions. I don't know why it's saying it's closed to me, but it is. It's the, I'll show you which ones. Hold on for one more day. Kragenholm. And there was one other. I don't know. Kragenholm. I don't know why I thought it was something else. There's a planetarium on the street? How did I miss a planetarium? Oh my goodness, you weren't kidding. I totally missed it. There is literally a planetarium, guys. Oh, that is cool. You made a diorama. That's awesome. That is so neat. If you could see my face, I'm sitting here like as a lizard, so you can't even see how taken aback I am. I'm just like, that's so cool. Here, and I'm no longer a lizard, just for you. I can't figure out what you're using for that back planet, the whitish one. But that is so clever. Really neat, really neat. Look at how many moons that Psijic one has. And also, this is all Psijic tables, making this neat kind of starry sky space thing. Very cool. Thank you for pointing this out to me. I can't believe I missed this whole section. I'm a dummy. For some reason, I thought it was just the cabin. I didn't realize that you also had this amazingness outside. Super cool. Thank you for telling me. And now I'm going to steal your Indrik and right away into the distance. Because that's what I do. This is fun. Good job. Alright. Let's see what else we have. Today. Today. Alright. Oh, the other one that wasn't open was Hundings. Well, let's test it real quick. Ah, now it's working. Okay. And then let's test the other one. Alright, I'll test them again tomorrow. I'm sure they're working now. I like to do one per person a day. Pending. Always okay, basteth. We did one of basteth. Thank you so much, Nyawin. Alright, let me get to... Wait, what time is it? We got 15 minutes. We're fine. Until J-Heart. Let me check my mail real quick. Again. And see if someone else said okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. That was my beloved kitty. Doesn't he look like a duck in that picture? Goronir. Shepofships. Alright, shepofships says yes. So we can go to shepofships. Green Song Goronir. He was my beloved boy. He's gone now, but he was my best kitty. Best kitty. Alright, let's go to Green Song, Shepofships. Thank you, Shep, for saying yes in response to me asking. He was a cute boy. He was a beloved, loving sweetheart of a boy. But he's gone now. I miss him every day. Alright. Shepofships, Goronir. Green Song. So, we get inside, and it's 600 out of 600. And you see a wolf walking along. And look at the lighting all along here. My boy didn't get that old. He was a purebred Maine Coon. We did not buy him new. We bought him used. And he only lasted till 13 because purebred Maine Coons have a lot of really bad health problems. Check out this incredibly detailed, like kind of modern Bosmer home, right? Yeah, they get upset. And they make loud noises because they don't know where they are or because they can't hear anything. I've had that problem. Yeah, but we lost Grant at age 13, and we lost his brother Sherman at age 12 because purebred Maine Coons just... Oh, pretty! Purebred Maine Coons have terrible heart problems because of their size. Just nothing I could do about it. Lost my boys, and they were good kitties too. Would love to get another one, but purebred Maine Coons are $2,000 a kitten, at least. And good luck trying to find one that's been given up. Oh, it's taken apart. Okay. I'll unclick that one then. Undone. They're amazing cats. They're so sweet. They're big, loving galumphs. Look at this combination. This is the table mixed with the desk, or the shelving. I think that's a really neat idea. Then lots of extra seating, combining the couches. And then the fireplace is a total fire hazard, but I love it. Unless those are preserved, like sometimes wood can turn petrified and then it's essentially stone and it won't catch fire, so we'll just imagine that's what's going on. Then they lowered this second one, so it looks like there's two different heights of library shelves, even though they're both the same height. Lowering one makes them two different heights. And then you've got all sorts of stuff on the walls, like the hedges and the beautiful trees, the rust-colored trees, and the red ivy, and then the roses. I mean, lots of carpeting, all different kinds, the bear carpets, the cow carpets, the regular carpets. It's just really nicely done. It's such a cozy little home. Oh. I hope this is not a sad ending story. And then we have this nice little bathroom. This is also where they're doing their laundry. And they also do mini repairs, darn their socks. Lots of other things over here with shelving. And then look at this bed. Isn't this bed spectacular? Oh, good. I'm glad that's the only story, actually. So we've got, here, this is a solitude bed combined with, I believe these are chairs. I think these are the Talvani chairs. Lots of pillows. And then I think these are the Talvani shelves in one Talvani bed in the center with wedding roses and the candles, the Talvani candles mixed in. I think they made that headboard out of multiple items, and I think it's pretty spectacular. Really nice job. Very creative. I'm super impressed by a Bosmer house that I don't hate. I'm not much of a Bosmer house person, yet this is beautiful. So, by the way, exclamation point, potato, PCNA, PCEU, I give away 50,000 gold every day. I want to make sure that you guys all get entered because we'll pull it soon, because I'm going to be doing, going so that J-Heart can do his EU. And then we've got this little worship area for her scene. Kind of wonder who they're sacrificing. Lots of her scene stuff. So I wonder if it's not a Bosmer. I wonder if it's a werewolf living in there. Could be either, right? Hard to tell. Now, when it comes to this house, I have never have any idea of what to do with it, because there's so much going, like, space and so many ways to build up. Look at this. How pretty. Look at all that blue. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, with all that Herstein stuff, it's kind of hard to imagine it's anything but a werewolf. Beautiful, guys. I super appreciate it. And, you know, I have become a bit humbled and even more appreciative of just everybody who's willing to share their work with me, because of the way that things have changed for me. It's just, it means a lot. So trust me, I'll never be mean to you. And I find things that I love about everything. You're not going to get picked on, I promise. So thanks again for trusting me with your homes, and I will be back tomorrow. Let me pull this contest, shall we? Let's see who wins. Who wins? Who wins? Giveaway. Winner is Raven. We'll do another one. We'll do two. Raven won yesterday. And Salvis Aaron. There we go. We got two. All right. Salvis, you're on Salvis, are you on this side or on NA? That's so funny. Raven, congratulations. You've got the RNG. Be sure to go pick up a lotto ticket or something, too. I don't mind giving 2 prizes away, especially not on NA. So I will see you all tomorrow. Have a fabulous day. Don't forget to check in with... You're on EU as Salvis Aaron? Let me send it to you. I want to make sure I send it to the right name. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. If I'm spelling it right. Okay. Congo rats. Boom, it went through. All right. Thanks, guys, and I'll give you the money when I get back over to NA to Raven. And I'll see you tomorrow, same time. Have a good